Welcome to the Spread Hunter Daily Safari for Tuesday, March 20th. Today was a quiet day. The S&P had about a 15-point range, which would equal $1.50 in the SPY. As we were awaiting the Fed news, which is going to be announced tomorrow afternoon around 1 o'clock Central Time. Monday, however, was a different story. Monday, the market closed on Friday at about 274 and change, and proceeded to open down 20 points on Monday morning, and then go down another 30 points to 269, slightly over 269. An enormous range, 50-point range for the day, and it closed a little higher towards 71, but it was a tremendous opportunity. And I want to take this opportunity to show you equivalencies and how they show up here on the Spread Hunter grid. So we're just going to talk about straight options here, not even about spreads, which would make the play even cheaper and would have a limited reward, but cheaper. So if you look at this 271.50 here, that would have been the equivalent of the 274.50 on Friday's close coming in for Monday. So it would have been, $1.20, maybe $1.30, I don't know, maybe even a little higher, but not much. These are the puts now. And what you can see is that after the S&P dropped 20 points and then another 30 points, your 71 option here would look like your 75 option here. So had you bought this option at around $1.20 or whatever it was, you would have seen it trade up to probably at $4 or maybe even a little higher, but certainly up to $4, giving you an unbelievable range for the day for your trading. Now, if you go over on the other side here of this grid and look at the calls, you can see something very similar. So the at-the-money calls at 74, I think these are low because we're 2 full days later. But the 74 calls would have been around $1. Call it $1. There they are. Because that's where they are now at the money. They proceeded to drop 5 points so that the 71.50s, or in this case the 74.50s, would have looked something like this. So the option that you had, so if you had sold it at $1, as opposed to buying a put for $1, you would have been able to cover these options at 15 cents. And had you had the wherewithal to buy them back at that point in time, you could see that here, now that they've bounced back 2 points, they're trading almost back to $3. So I'm telling you all this because I want you to understand the equivalencies that are laid out on the Spread Hunter screen, and that's we didn't even talk about spread trades. You can trade 2 or 3 strike spread trades like this, 36 cents, $2.30 to 40 cents. I mean, there's a lot of ways you can configure this trade, but I just want you to understand the range and the possible buys and sells that occurred on Monday. Not so much today, but we're going to see a lot more Mondays than anything like today. So that's all we got for today. Good trading. Good luck with the Fed tomorrow.